Christmas just came early, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about it. What's going on, homie? My name is Jacob. If you're new here, so am I. And if you don't know me, I've been spending the last few months training to be a competitive kickboxer. And in less than a month, I get to compete in my first ever kickboxing smoker. If you don't know what a smoker is, it's basically a step down from an official amateur fight. It's a small competition that's put on by local gyms, and the gym where I train, they're hosting a smoker, and they've invited me to compete. And man, I'm excited. I've been training hard the last few months, really trying to push myself, improve, and I've been seeing some improvement. I feel like I'm getting better, and I'm excited to get to compete in this smoker and really test my skills, see how I do against a complete stranger in a gym full of people watching me. So I'm excited to see where we're at, but I knew that it was time to improve my gear because the gloves that I had, the shin guards, and the other gear that I've been using, it was just the cheaper beginner stuff, and I knew I wanted to upgrade. I told my wife for Christmas I wanted some new gloves, but then I found out I was going to be getting to compete in this smoker, and so I was like, shoot, I gotta get this ball rolling a little quicker than Christmas. And so Christmas came early. That's what we're doing. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen these. If you don't follow me on Instagram, this is your sign to go follow me on Instagram. But first things first, I wanted to upgrade the shin guards. I haven't even pulled these out of the plastic yet, so let's go ahead and do that now. These are the Venom Elites, a very popular shin guard. I actually ordered some of these. They got here last week, but they were too small, so I had to order a size up. So these are the extra large. I'm going to try them on here in a minute and see if the extra large actually does better than what I had before. But I went with the all black. Very clean. I'm definitely excited about these. If you're curious as to what I had before, it was these Century. I had these Century shin guards, and they were okay. I mean, they're not very thick. I've got two of them here folded together, so you can see they're pretty thin. My biggest problem with these is they just did not stay in place. They would slide down, they would slide around, and be like on my calves. It was just very annoying, so had to get rid of those. I've heard good things about the Venom Elites. I heard they stay in place, so we're going to find out. But next up on the list, like I said, I told wifey that I wanted some gloves, and she pulled through, got me the gloves early. If you know this name brand, you'll know why I'm excited about this one. We got the T3s, and man, these gloves are pretty. I went with the black and red. So taking a look at these gloves, like I said, I got the black with the red and that beautiful, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's got that carbon fiber, which is awesome. I love that a lot. We got the Hayabusa logo right there on the kind of front of the glove, on the fold of the fingers. They got the Hayabusa title. Says what weight the gloves are right there. Of course, went with the 16 ounce. It's got this double strap, which is definitely different from what I had before. I'll show y'all what I had before here in a few minutes, but let's try these things on. I've still got my watch on this hand, so I'm going to start over on this side. Again, we got this double strap system, which will take me a little getting used to. Man, first impressions, that's very comfortable sticking my hand in there. So with this double strap system, we've got the smaller strap. It runs on top of your wrist, pulls around, and it just folds straight down like so. And then you got your bigger strap, goes around the whole glove, sits right on top. Very comfortable on the inside. I can already tell the wrist support here is great, probably thanks to that double strap. The carbon fiber runs down the side of the glove, which is cool. Got the red on the inside. Got your little thumb attachment. Personally, I don't love having my thumb attached to the rest of the glove. I like it being a little looser, but if you're trying to compete, most places will require you to have the thumb connected. So if you get a brand new pair of gloves, don't rush to cut that off if you're hoping to compete, because they won't let you fight. But like I said, man, very comfortable. First impressions is definitely good. I can't wait to get these in the gym, get some work in, put some reps in, get these things broken in. I'm saying the word in a lot, but it's all good. I'm gonna definitely have to stretch these out a little bit, get them, broken in, used to my hand, but they're still comfortable. It's not like I'm putting these on and feeling like it's uncomfortable. It's just they're a little stiff, which nothing wrong with stiff. With some time, we'll break those in right away. I'm excited. I'm excited to hit some people with these. So if you're wondering what I had before, showed you the kickboxing shin guards I had before. For the gloves, I feel like this is a lot of people's first glove. This is the Everlast Power Lock. And these have been great starter gloves. I mean, I've got no real issues with them, except they started stinking really quickly and really badly. I don't know if it's the material, but I've done everything I can to keep these things as clean as possible, and they don't smell great after a few hard training sessions. But they broke in well. I did cut the thumb on these, so they were, nice and loose, but I'm not going to cut the thumbs on those. These have been great little gloves. I'm going to keep them as a backup pair, not because I think anything's going to go wrong with these, but just in case I need them for whatever reason, or if I feel like sparring some of my buddies, I'll have them. I appreciate everything you've done for me, starter glove, but it's time for bigger and better things. Also in the box, I ordered a few hand wraps, because you can never have too many hand wraps, and I feel like I'm always running out of hand wraps. So first things first, we got these purple, to be honest with you, I don't even remember what exactly they called these, but they're purple, got a cool little pattern on them. I don't know, thought they were cool. And then to match the gloves, had to go with the black. Got a tiny bit of red and silver on the end here. But other than that, it's just basic black. And then again, to match the gloves, had to go with the red. Got the logo there on the end. There's the strap. But I didn't go with just basic red. I went with the red with the patterns. Okay, so like I said, the straps are definitely going to take me some getting used to, but the gloves feel really good out of the box. The real question is, though, how are they going to perform when we actually start hitting things? So that's why we're taking this stuff off. We're going to go try these things out. So here, hold this. So anytime I'm going into work for a little while, I always like to bring two types of drinks with me. One is just a water with an electrolyte mix for hydration. We're going to be sweating a lot. We're going to be working hard. We definitely want to make sure we're staying hydrated. I like to use Drip Drop, but there's a lot of good hydration brands out there. And then I like to bring another drink mix with me for recovery afterwards, and I'll show you that when we're done working. feel really good on the bags, but the bags are just one piece of the puzzle. Let's see how these gloves do in some sparring. Alright, so overall, I'm very impressed with the gear and how it performed. The gloves were very comfortable. As you saw, I didn't focus in too much on the shin guards, but I did wear them in sparring and when we were drilling, and man, they were comfortable. They stayed in place. The impact was good. I'm happy with them. I'm now going to show you what I use the mason jar for. This is my favorite protein right now because it does not taste like protein. This is Isolate 1 Clear. This is their strawberry watermelon flavor. So after every class, I like to get about 8 ounces of water, scoop of this protein. I just got powder all up in my face because the wind blew, but you know, it's fine. We're just gonna roll with it. This stuff, it definitely like fizzes up a lot at first, but the flavor is incredible. I kind of let the bubble settle, open it up. That's wonderful. Protein is always my go-to after class, after sparring, after a workout, because it just helps with recovery. It helps your muscles, because even though we're not like lifting weight in there, we've got 1 pound gloves on each hand, and we're working our shoulders, we're working our arms, our hips, and it's just overall good for you. There's a lot of different options on the market. I don't like most proteins because most of them are thick. I really like this stuff. It doesn't have a chalky aftertaste like a lot of proteins do. It's really good. Give it a try if you want. If you don't want, it doesn't bother me. I'm not affiliated with this company in any way. So, well, that's gonna be all I have for you today. Like I said, really like these new gloves. Thank you to my wonderful wife for the early Christmas present. Super happy with these. If you want to see a more in-depth what's in my bag type video, or if there's anything else you want to see from me, maybe some kickboxing how-tos, stay tuned. My smoker is going to be coming up. I'm planning on filming that if I can. So I got some other ideas cooking, but if there's anything that you specifically want to see, let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video at all entertaining, helpful, or literally anything positive, leave a like. It helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything. And speaking of not costing you anything, it's free to subscribe. It also really helps me out. As you can tell, I'm still just starting out. I don't really know what I'm doing, but this is a cool journey and we get to go along on it together. So join me and I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless you. Don't be stupid.